Keep your hands on the wheel. What are you doing here?
I'm heading back to my office. I work across the street.
Yeah, I've seen fake badges before. Step out of the vehicle now.
Officer, this is my federal ID. You can verify it easily.
Huh, okay, sure. You can explain it downtown. Come with
I
me.
have an operation going live. I can't leave
You're
right
making
now.
this really difficult for yourself. Hands behind your back.
Yeah.
October 14th, 2023, downtown Phoenix. DEA Supervisory Special Agent Marcus Williams, 15-year veteran, commander of Arizona's high-intensity drug trafficking task force, had just finished coordinating a major cartel takedown. In 18 minutes, one traffic stop would destroy a career. A rookie cop profiled the wrong man, handcuffs on federal wrists, a $29 million lawsuit, a badge surrendered. Officer Tyler Hutchins didn't know. The drug dealer he was detaining was leading the task force Hutchins supported. The bodycam captured everything. Marcus Williams, bachelor's in criminal justice from Howard University, master's in homeland security from Georgetown. 16 years DEA service, 127 felony arrests, over $45 million in drug proceeds seized. Commander of Arizona's HIDTA task force since 2022, overseeing 34 agents from 7 agencies, including Phoenix PD. Under Williams' leadership, 6 major distribution networks dismantled, 89 indictments, over 2,300 pounds of fentanyl intercepted. Father of 2, married to an ER nurse, youth football coach. On October 14th, his expertise would be tested, not in an interrogation room, but in a parking lot where he would become the suspect. Williams concluded a 3-hour strategy session with the U.S. Attorney. He was headed to the DEA field office to brief his team on a time-sensitive wiretap operation set for 6 p.m. The target, a Sinaloa cartel cell leader. Missing the window meant losing a month of surveillance work. Officer Tyler Hutchins, 29 years old, 4 years on the force, Street Crimes Unit. 2 sustained complaints for aggressive stops in minority neighborhoods. His training officer noted, Tyler sees threats that aren't there, especially with black motorists. Hutchins claimed Williams was driving slowly and looking around nervously. What Hutchins saw, a black man in a dark SUV. What he didn't see, federal law enforcement plates, DEA parking placard, the tactical bag marked police in the back seat. Hutchins activated his lights. Hutchins approaches. Keep your hands on the wheel. What are you doing in this area? High drug trafficking zone. No greeting, immediate criminalization. Williams, hands at 10 and 2. Good afternoon, officer. I'm a DEA agent. My credentials are in my right jacket pocket. May I retrieve them? Williams produces his gold DEA badge and federal ID. Supervisory Special Agent in bold letters. He holds it up for 7 seconds. Hutchins barely glances. Yeah, I've seen fake badges before. Step out of the vehicle. Williams, officer, I'm asserting my Fourth Amendment right. You have no reasonable suspicion. I've identified myself as a federal agent. Am I being detained or am I free to go? Hutchins never verified via radio, never called DEA's duty desk, never checked the federal database. His bodycam audio picks up, they always have some story. Hutchins, open your trunk. We've had reports of drug activity. I need to search your vehicle. No probable cause, no warrant, no contraband visible. Williams, I do not consent to searches. You need probable cause or a warrant. You have neither. My federal credentials should have ended this stop. Hutchins, voice rising, I don't care if you're the president. When I give you a lawful order, you follow it. Refusing makes you look guilty. Williams, officer, I'm not refusing a lawful order because you haven't given one. My vehicle contains sensitive law enforcement materials. Verify my credentials or call your supervisor. Hutchins grabs Williams' arm through the window. Get out now, or I'll drag you out. Williams raises his right hand. I am not resisting. I am complying under protest. You are assaulting a federal officer. Hutchins yanks Williams out, spins him against the SUV, applies handcuffs. You're under arrest for obstruction and resisting. Williams, I am Supervisory Special Agent Marcus Williams, DEA badge number 47821. I request your supervisor immediately. Contact the DEA Phoenix field office. This is an unlawful arrest. Hutchins, I don't care if you're DEA, FBI, or Santa Claus. You people always think you're above the law. The phrase, you people, would become Exhibit A. DEA Phoenix field office. Special Agent Linda Cortez watches the countdown. 1 hour 58 minutes until the wiretap window closes. The surveillance team waits for Williams' authorization code. Only he can approve it. The target, Ramon El Fantasma Ochoa, fentanyl distribution across 5 states. 6 months of undercover work on the line. Cortez tries Williams' cell. It rings in his confiscated SUV. She escalates to the watch commander. She calls Phoenix PD dispatch. Your officer has detained our supervisory agent and is interfering with an active federal operation. Sergeant David Ramirez arrives, sees Williams handcuffed. Hutchins, what the hell are you doing? That's Agent Williams from DEA. Uncuff him now. Hutchins, he was acting suspicious. Ramirez, he's a federal supervisor. We work with him, release him immediately. Williams, Sergeant, I have an operation going live in less than 2 hours. My team is in the field. If I don't authorize that wiretap, we lose a major cartel target. DEA Assistant Special Agent, in charge Michael Brennan arrives. Brennan, that's Supervisory Special Agent Marcus Williams, commander of the HIDTA Task Force. The task force your officers are part of. The man who signs off on your department's federal grant funding. Hutchins' face drains of color. Brennan continues. You just detained the agent who controls $2.3 million in federal funding for your department, and who has probable cause to file federal charges against you for assault on a federal officer. The final twist. Williams was appointed to the DOJ's Police Oversight Task Force 3 weeks earlier, tasked with investigating civil rights violations. Hutchins had just committed the crimes Williams was assigned to prosecute. Hutchins removes the cuffs with shaking hands. Williams, voice ice cold. Officer Hutchins, you will be hearing from the DOJ Civil Rights Division. Sergeant Ramirez, I'll be filing a formal complaint within the hour. This stop was pretextual, racially motivated, and violated constitutional law. Hutchins, Agent Williams, I'm sorry. Williams, walking away, save it for your deposition. Williams arrives at DEA headquarters, authorizes the wiretap with 89 minutes to spare. Within 48 hours, 3 investigations launched. Phoenix PD Internal Affairs, FBI Civil Rights Division, and DOJ Office of Professional Responsibility. 73 days of investigation. The final DOJ report documented 11 violations. Key violations: Fourth Amendment, unlawful detention and warrantless search demand, assault on a federal officer, deprivation of rights under color of law, racial profiling. Hutchins' stop history revealed. 67% of his stops involved black motorists in a district that's 31% black. Stanford law professor Rebecca Chen, this case is a prosecutor's dream. Clear video evidence, a credible victim who knows the law, and a defendant who incriminated himself on camera. The phrase, "you people," transforms this from bad policing into a hate crime. Hutchins placed on unpaid leave, badge and weapon surrendered. Federal grand jury indictment, 5 charges. Hutchins pled guilty to 2 federal counts. Sentencing, 6 years federal prison. Arizona peace officer certification, permanently revoked. Unemployable in law enforcement nationwide. Added to the FBI Brady list. His wife filed for divorce. He filed for bankruptcy. Civil lawsuit, Williams sued for $29 million. Phoenix settled for $8.7 million, one of Arizona's largest civil rights settlements. Total departmental cost, $10.69 million. Phoenix police chief forced resignation. 7 policy changes implemented, including mandatory credential verification and racial profiling audits. New civilian oversight board established with subpoena power. Williams' case cited in 14 subsequent civil rights lawsuits across 6 states. Arizona Senate Bill 1562, the Williams Act, passed March 2025, requires credential verification systems statewide. Featured on 60 Minutes, NPR, and became FBI Academy training material. Marcus Williams promoted to Assistant Special Agent in charge. Now leads DEA's Office of Professional Responsibility. Williams, if my experience prevents one person from being profiled, one officer from destroying their career through ignorance, then that 24 minutes mattered. This could happen to anyone. Marcus Williams had every credential, and he was still profiled, detained, and handcuffed. 3 takeaways. Know your rights. 4th Amendment protections, 5th Amendment right to silence. Always ask, am I being detained or am I free to go? Document everything. Your phone is your witness. Stay calm but firm. Williams never raised his voice, never resisted, but never stopped asserting his rights. Officer Hutchins' career ended because Williams knew his rights. That's the power of education. Was 6 years enough? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this opened your eyes, hit subscribe. We expose police accountability cases, break down constitutional rights, and show bodycam footage departments don't want you to see. This is Bodycam Truth Files, where justice is recorded. Next, Deputy tases pregnant woman, charges dropped, $12 million lawsuit, sheriff fired. Remember, the badge doesn't make you right, the law does. This is Bodycam Truth Files, justice is recorded.